Hey everyone, welcome back to part 2 with the Genesis GV80. We're going to check out the interior of this first ever SUV. Alright, so sitting inside of the Genesis GV80. Now, this interior is gorgeous. You have tons of horizontal lines and it really makes the vehicle feel very wide, very spacious. Now, right below that, you do have your shift-by-wire rotary dial, and this is going to have tempered glass on top, as well as a G-matrix design within the inside of that. Now, you do have your standard park, reverse, neutral, and drive, but my favorite part is going to be at night, because whatever setting you put your ambient lighting to, that same color is going to show up within your rotary dial, and it looks gorgeous. Now, speaking of ambient lighting, it looks incredible on the inside of this car. You have 10 presets to choose from, as well as a custom color which lets you choose from an entire color wheel. You're gonna have this open pore wood here on your center console. You're gonna have it on your door panels as well. Now, as you come to your climate control settings, you are going to have your dual zone climate control. You're also gonna have your heated and ventilated seats for driver and for passenger, as well as a heated steering wheel, and that's all controlled through this touch-sensitive area here in the middle. In my opinion, the centerpiece of this entire interior has to go to this 14.5-inch LCD display. Just scrolling through the menus feels very good. It is a touchscreen, but you can also control it using this rotary dial down here that is going to have this G-matrix design around the outside. The middle portion is also a touch-sensitive area. Now, overall, I really like the interior of this GV80. The fit and finish is very impressive, and I think this will be a very good competition to the German competitors. But let's go ahead and check out the rear seats. All right, so sitting in the back seat of the Genesis GV80. Now, I'm about 6 feet tall for reference. This is where I was sat, and I've got a good amount of room. Now, I can still move the seats forwards and backwards, but one of my favorite parts is if I pull this side latch, look at this recline angle. I can get very, very comfortable back here and take advantage of that beautiful panoramic roof. Now, you're also gonna have amenities back here like the sunscreen shade, which is perfect if you have infants with sensitive skin, if you have a device and you don't want any glare on it. You're also going to have a 115-volt 3-prong outlet right down here, as well as 2 USB ports for connectivity and charging. You're also going to have heated seats for both outboard passengers, as well as tri-zone climate control, so I can adjust my temperature and my fan speed from back here. Now, folding down this middle armrest, you do have this really nicely padded area so I can rest my arm on here, no issue. But if I open this up, you have your cup holders, and I just love how elegant it looks whenever you open it. It's really an awesome design. But that's pretty much gonna wrap up the second row. Let's go ahead and check out the available third row. All right, so moving to the available third row in the Genesis GV80. Now, it's very important to note, this is not a purpose-built 3 rows. So compared to purpose-built 3 rows, you're not going to have as much room here in the back. So someone like me who is 6 feet tall may not be the most comfortable. However, this is more than accommodating for children and if you need it for a pinch. And you're also gonna have 2 cup holders back here. You can actually move the seats forwards and backwards, as well as a little bit of storage space over here on the right side. And then having these windows helps as well. That way, the people that are sitting back here don't feel as claustrophobic and you have a nice view out of the back. So coming to the cargo area of the Genesis GV80. Now, if you stand next to the vehicle, it'll beep a few times, open hands-free. You can also push this area right here to open it, and you can also use your key, push and hold that, and that'll open the rear hatch for you. Now, once you are in the back, you have a really good amount of trunk space. You also have these buttons here to fold up your third row to utilize that as well. But with it fold down, you guys can see there's plenty of room to store anything for your family. All right, so under the hood of the Genesis GV80, you have 2 engine choices. You have a 2.5 liter inline 4-cylinder making 300 horsepower, as well as a 3.5 twin turbocharged V6 making 375 horsepower. Now, that is all going to be routed through an 8-speed automatic transmission, and you also have available all-wheel drive on this vehicle as well. Well, everyone, is going to wrap up my review over the Genesis GV80. I think Genesis has done an incredible job of separating themselves from the sea of other SUVs. This really has its own personality, its own characteristic, and I think it's going to make a great statement and set a good benchmark of what Genesis has coming
later on. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. If you're new, I'd love to have you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you never miss an upload. And I will see you guys in the next review.